3, 2, 1.
Action.
Oi, oi.
We're here.
A little bonus episode.
Yeah,
So today we've just got the Simply Rogue team.
Yep.
that's right.
4 members of it
Minus
anyway.
one.
Minus
Minus 2.
minus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today we've got Christy's first podcast
Hello.
with us. How's it going, Christy?
Brilliant. I've had a lovely day at work.
Yeah?
Yeah, smashing it.
I bet she doesn't say that to everyone else
Nah.
when she goes home.
Yeah,
I don't
today.
know. How's Jay today?
Very well.
Yeah?
I'm alright.
Good lad. Mark?
Fabulous.
Excellent. So we're just going to have a little recap, really. Firstly, I mean, it's gone decent, hasn't it?
Better than expected, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Considering we're, should we say, idiots?
Amateurs.
Yeah, amateurs.
Amateurs.
There
That's
we
the
go.
nicer way to say it, I
Yeah,
think.
thanks,
But yeah,
Christy,
we
yeah.
are just 4
Yeah,
idiots and a camera.
We're amateurs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's been some unbelievable feedback. Like people I haven't spoke to in years. I don't know if you have got the same.
Yeah,
Got in touch and just said like, we really love what you're doing, and like the fact that you're celebrating people is just like amazing. And I think getting anywhere near that kind of feedback after 5-6 episodes,
Yeah.
we are good, Mark.
I'm just checking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can
all
you
good.
sum-
While the camera was on you,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought I would then check.
You got
But
me panicking, but it's all
No, you've just ruined it now.
Yeah, well.
You've broke that fourth wall.
But yeah, so firstly, I mean, I did thank on the last episode, but I just want to again just really say thank you to everyone who's watching and giving us the feedback. It really is amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's
And
Very
the stories we've
appreciated.
had have been class, haven't they?
yeah,
It's
And-
nice to get to know people, even that you know already, you think you know anyway, and then it's nice to get to know their story. And I thought I knew people already, but clearly I didn't. I found it so interesting.
It's a nice bit of juicy gossip, if
Yeah.
you like, innit?
I think you appreciate it on a different level when it's just like you can get told the stories like at the pub or anything, but then listening to it purposefully, it's a bit different. You sort of take it in a little bit more, I think, and appreciate it a bit more.
Yeah, no, definitely. And a lot of people have, obviously, like you say, you see people around, but you don't. So you think you know them, you think you know what they do, you think you know what they get up to, but
Yeah.
you don't actually know them. And even just speaking to someone for an hour gives them a completely different perspective on who they are. And I mean, yeah, I mean, the one of the aims was to celebrate people in general. And I think we've done that already, just with the people we've had on and letting them just have a voice, which, how often do people get to just sit and speak deeply
Yeah.
about themselves?
Yeah, and when you see these people who are so successful, it's great to see that, but you don't know how they've got there. So it's very inspiring to hear how they've got there. I know it's inspired me listening to people, like the work they've put in to get to where they are. So I think that's been class to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, 100% completely agree, Christy. Like, you kind of forget that everyone goes through hardships to get where they are.
Yeah.
You just think they've had it easy.
Yeah, and
like,
it's nice-
naturally, you kind of think, oh, they've had it easy.
It's
Yeah,
nice to
Some
hear
must have
about
happened.
Yeah.
and it's nice to hear about the failures as well.
Yeah.
And everything that's got them to where they are. It kind of puts things into perspective, that it's not just you've
Humanises
made it.
people.
Yeah.
I think we can agree that every story has had more failures than successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, again, it's like, it's stuff you hear all the time, but this is real shit of people next door to you going through these failures and then the successes. So yeah, I think it's raw, it's nice, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You reckon, Jay?
Yeah, I love watching them.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been sat there myself, but when you're sat here, like, I don't think you take it in as much as when you listen to it back at home.
Especially when you sat staring at coffee for 10 minutes.
I was fucking rough as toast, mate.
So
I forgot how rough I was. Some of the faces I was pulling, I was like, oh,
So if we
no.
go-
Your faces is one of the highlights.
It's like this when I drink a beer, I go,
if we, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Oh, you fuck.
oh, you fucker.
How's your granddad? Yeah, it's a few people have commented on Jay's drinking, and
It's so fast.
yeah, it's he
Fast
wants
paced.
the fluid in his mouth before the glass gets there. So
But it doesn't get there.
he's
I
like
just
a
want it there
fish.
quick.
Yeah,
Just close my eyes as well. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, Jay, you picked it up yourself, but when we did Cameron's episode, I think you recorded yourself looking at Cameron's coffee for about 8 minutes.
he had a fly in it.
He
I
had
didn't
a
want to tell him. I couldn't tell
It
him.
didn't have a fucking
It was
fly in
fucking
it.
something in it, black.
It wasn't a fly.
And I was like,
It'd have been a bit of coffee, man.
is he going to notice it? Then he drank it, and I was just like, he hasn't noticed it. Sorry, Cameron, if you listen to this, but you had something in your drink and I didn't tell you.
What is that? He hasn't even noticed it.
But it was just like, I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
But yeah, no, they have been fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
The fun for us.
Yeah.
It's not a chew. And yeah, it's just it's nice to hear people's stories.
Mm-hmm.
What's your story, Christy?
My story. Well, it's just getting started, hopefully.
Even though you look 27.
Yeah, apparently I look 27. Thanks for that. Shout out.
That wasn't me, by the way. Shout out Andy's Candy Bar.
I know I've had many insults off Ross, but that wasn't one of them. No, I'm.
Anyway.
So I work here, obviously, doing the social media and general well-being of the shop. And I work for the government as well. And I'm also a singer.
What do you do for the government?
So I
You're
don't,
allowed to
know,
say
I
what you
don't
do.
know if you're allowed to say, to be
fair
quite
enough.
honest.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
They're not listening.
The government are everywhere, man.
We're rogue, man. You can say what you want.
Yeah.
It's to do with passports.
Right.
But yeah, so I do that as well. And
Smuggling people in and out of the country, basically.
basically, yeah, and I'm a singer.
Yeah, very good singer, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing that since I could talk, really. It's been my whole life. That's what I want to do in the long run, but
Yeah.
getting there isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, especially with lockdown and how that's affected everything. It's been a major step back.
Have you done any shows and that?
Shows
Like,
as in
in X Factor and shit?
I did go for X Factor. I actually got scouted once for X Factor. I did go for that. I didn't make it.
Yeah.
I had a bit of complications because I was working with a DJ at the time, and you're not supposed to be involved with anybody else. So that was a bit of an issue. But I feel like now I don't really want to go. I've heard that if you go down the reality show route, you're kind of stuck within that for a
Yeah.
long time.
It's different
It's a
now than
contract.
it used to be. It's
Yeah.
like it looks like you are a pawn straight away. isn't
Yeah,
it? Like,
yeah, you're there.
if you don't have a story, you can't even really get in, can you?
Yes, I think going through the experience, I realised how set up a lot of it is and how it's not what you think, and it just wasn't really me. And I thought I'd rather sing in a pub with 3 people than be pretending to be something that I'm not.
Getting drunken people come up and ask for sharing.
Yeah, yeah. Very good.
Is that you?
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah, maybe me.
You asked for
Maybe
share.
it is. Well, it's one of the.
Which one?
Believe, innit?
Was that go? Oh, aye.
Go on,
Christy.
Out, take it away. I'm not singing
No
live.
matter how hard. No, I
Fair
mean,
play
I
for
would
trying
like-
there, like.
that is like if you're getting pissed, that is a
You wanna
song that you
hear
put
it.
on. Like you can, it's a crowd pleaser.
It's a family wedding song.
Let's
What,
talk
like,
about
it's
what
always-
Mark puts on when he gets his chance in the shop. What band did you put on when
I've-
you got your
right.
first chance to put tunes on in the shop?
To be fair, I was in the shop on my own. It was on a
No,
Monday.
we're not
No.
asking the background story,
No.
Mark. We
Fucking
want to know
your choice.
what band you put on.
I don't even know if I get the name right, to be totally honest myself.
So you're
That's
winging the name.
I know
I'm winging the name.
King
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. It's,
King Gizzard and the
King
Wizard
Gizzard,
Lizard.
Yeah, I mean,
You heard of them, Christy?
No, I can't say I have.
yeah, they're not for everyone.
No.
Like I'm not like a massive.
Do you not even know that's a real name?
What genre
It's
is
something
it?
like that. It's like I wouldn't even know what to call the genre, to be totally honest. But it's got some
Shite.
yeah, it's got some alright songs.
King Gizzard.
I'm
and
not
the
even a
Wizard
massive fan.
Lizard. No.
It's just I was
just the one T-shirt.
something different, you know.
You know.
You know.
You know.
Jay, what tune are you putting on to
Me.
please a crowd at a house party?
Depends what time of the day it is. Time of the night.
Talking 7 p.m. on
Warm
a
up.
summer's evening. Everyone's tuned up because they've been drinking since 2.
Oh, what's that song called? Needing you. You know which one I mean?
no.
I
Dun,
think I
dun,
might
dun,
do.
dun. I know what you mean.
Feed it. No, that one.
Feed it.
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
needing
yeah.
you.
Beep.
No, but like,
Feed them all.
yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
it's not gonna be
Them
there.
two lads in the van sang it.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
yeah. That's a good classic.
Yeah, it is a good song actually. Christy.
What would I put on?
Yeah, I think. Hang on a minute, we could probably get it.
Yeah.
Shania Twain. Fucking yeah.
Don't
To be fair,
impress
that's
me
probably one of
much.
my top ones for
Thank
a good
you.
crowd
Yeah,
pleaser.
Shania Twain's decent. Like.
Well, part of my job is knowing what the people want to listen to. Do you know what I
Finger
mean?
Boys. Finger Boys is a classic.
Yeah.
Do you know what Shania Twain reminds me of? Though?
Who's Shania? Which one's that?
The
Man, I
the
Feel Like a
country's-
Woman.
Yeah,
Oh, Troy's
yeah. Troy's.
Troy's favourite.
It reminds
Yeah.
me of The Exorcist.
What?
Why?
How the
She
fuck-
does.
Was it
just that song?
was any-
because I used to always want to watch horrors with my sister. I was too young, but I used to just aggravated that
So
much.
you should just listen to
let out.
Shania Twain instead.
No, we were on the way back in the car. And I remember that
Nonsense.
song stuck in my head, and I watched The Exorcist, and
Right.
then I was scared for like years, and that song used to bring it all back.
But why? What's that got to do with the horrors?
Because
He's just said.
it makes me reminisce because of that I listened to that song in the car on the way back, and it stuck in my head
Oh.
before I watched the film.
We cannot remember what went on in the film.
Well, I ran out when she started squirming about in the bed, pissing herself and all that.
Oh, my leg's wet as fuck.
What's everyone's favourite horror film? Or does everyone not really?
What just define favourite? So as in like favourite because you're the scared most, or actual favourite?
Just actual favourite.
So I'm scared. The most scared of the Paranormal Activities, me.
Why though?
Yeah.
They're shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know, 'cause I
was
get
a
it in
kid.
my head.
I was a kid when I watched them. I was scared then, but
Yeah.
Watch them now. They're not scary.
no,
at
they're
all.
not. Are they?
No, it was on Gogglebox the other week, and it was still scary.
Yeah, I had to tell myself they're acting.
Yeah,
Just acting.
definitely. It's
They're only
fucking
acting.
scary, man.
Still
Oh
can't
yeah,
stand it.
fucking. Me and Katie watched. We watched some like zombie thing the other day, and she was like, "I want to watch something scary." So I was like, "Right." And then something come up on Netflix called Haunted, and it was like a group of people.
Oh, is that like it's like
Real.
a storytelling?
Yeah,
isn't
he
it?
sat
They're
down
telling
with
their
storytelling. Yeah,
They're telling their scary stories.
And
I think I tried to watch
fucking,
that.
She watched it and she was like, "Nah, fucking get this
Yeah.
off."
What's it? It's
It was
actual
fucking
real
scary.
story.
Yeah,
like,
so they're
yeah.
sat in a circle, pretty much like we are, and they're just like it's like sat around campfire, and each of them tell like a horror story, like a scary story, but it's actually true.
But it was like-
it's happened to them.
It was like the
American.
family.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
American.
yeah.
It's just a load of shit, isn't it?
But the family was like backing it up when they were saying
Yeah.
it. I don't know if it's real or not, but it said
I don't actually. Sorry, Jay. Go on. Sorry.
It said like based on a true story, but obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
You
none
don't
of you
know.
had a paranormal experience?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Really?
I fucking
Were you sober?
no, I wasn't sober, but in Eastbourne Park, I seen something that was a fucking. I'm telling you now, it was a fucking ghost.
Describe it.
Well, there's an old rumour of Eastbourne Park about like an old woman lost a kid or something. She was like a Victorian woman or something, and she used to roam Eastbourne Park looking for, I don't know if it's like kids.
Sounds well less than it.
Yeah, sounds
Victorian. It's always a Victorian
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah, and
So as if
fucking
that
like,
was the only era that
Yeah.
goes.
like
that
I seen,
comes
That's it.
I seen like a fucking big white thing like across the field, and it was weird. And I know what I've fucking seen. And when you try and explain to people
old
what
were
you're
you?
seeing, I don't know, I was pissed as well. So fucking knows.
Sounds very reliable.
13.
I thought I was getting haunted for a few years.
You were getting haunted.
Yeah.
Bye.
You didn't just have like one
No,
experience.
no, no.
Like, this
it
is
was-
a continuous.
It was an every night thing.
Right.
So when I was about 14, 15, I started getting sleep paralysis, but I didn't know what it was yet, and I
Yeah.
was scared. So basically, I started getting it, but it was intense because obviously I was young. My imagination was playing.
So sleep paralysis is
It's when you wake up, you,
never had
can't
it?
move your body.
right. Okay.
You never had that?
Yeah, you're awake and
So
you can see the room.
I was waking up. My eyes could open, but I couldn't move my eyes. So I was just staring straight. And then obviously you start seeing things, and I could hear whispering in my ears and all that. But I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't know what it was. So it happened every night for like a year nearly. And in the end, I was like, I'm gonna have to tell my dad. I feel like I'm getting haunted fully. I was like fully losing my shit every night because it fills you with adrenaline as
How
well.
old were you?
I was about 15.
That's where
So it was before like the serious alcohol and partying days. So it was like quite a real thing.
Yeah.
And then I told my dad, and then he kind of said, "Oh yeah, it's a thing." Like, but yeah,
Yeah, it's always off partying, isn't it?
I wouldn't
You
wish
get
it on my
now.
worst enemy. Like,
You party it, poor.
yeah,
It's horror. It's poor, scary, real scary. I had a fucking like weird old doctor woman hit me with a big like, trying to hit me with a big like wooden mallet, but like it feels so real, doesn't it?
yeah.
Like,
Well, that's because
she's there, like
you're
in
fully-
your head, she's fully there. Do you
you're
know what I
fully
mean? You
pinned
cannot,
down.
You can't move.
You can feel weight on you, and then I could literally hear whispers in my ear.
Yeah, I've had that where someone sat on the end of the bed and you
Yeah.
know they're
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
There's nothing you can do
It's
about
always
it. But you
like-
can't wake yourself up, can you? Like, there's nothing you can
You
do.
have to
feel like
ride
you're-
it out.
You're
Yeah.
always laid on your back. I think there's a way to do it, innit? You can actually like
You can
if
control it. It's
yeah.
lucid dreaming, isn't it? You can control
you
your
can
dreams.
put yourself into it if
Yeah.
you want to. Like if you lay on your back, I think there's like if you lay on your back with your arms down your side and do some weird like breathing exercises, you can put yourself into it. I don't know
Yeah.
why you'd fucking want to, but
I have nightmares most nights. And the worst part is that I always scream for my dad. But no matter, so if like I've been at a boyfriend's house or whatever, all you can hear in the middle of the night is Dad. Just a reflex.
I'm not your fucking dad.
It's quite disturbing, to be honest.
Yeah, it's dreams are off it, man. Mine are so vivid all the time, but
You just run around fucking
Yeah, Grand
Grand Theft
Auto,
Auto
innit?
people.
A lot of them, loads of them. Mark, not a dreamer, are you? We talked. about
No,
this
well,
last
we
episode.
mentioned this, and yeah, I've started having more vivid dreams.
Yeah.
Some people don't, do there? Some people don't
Yeah,
dream.
no.
at
You
all.
don't get scared by scary films, no?
No, not really.
Yeah.
You-
When I was younger, like
Yeah, I
I did,
can.
but obviously now
Because my imagination's that
a
wild.
big boy. So,
He's a big
I
boy,
don't.
Mark.
No, I'm a big boy.
but yeah, no,
I make people scream because I scream that loud.
yeah,
I'm in the cinema, I'm useless.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
reckon
one
you've
of
got a
them.
good scream in you.
Yeah, I want to see that. Like, is it A Quiet Place? The second one's
Yeah.
out now, and the
Yeah.
first one. I'll be jumping in the cinema.
Oh, you fucking... What was that?
Siri.
We watch going. He was finding the film. We have. I tell you what. While we're on films, like me and my housemate have debates and debates and debates. I don't think you can pick a top 3 best films, can you?
Probably not.
Maybe you can pick.
Harry
a
Potter.
couple
I reckon
top
some
5.
people could.
You need genres.
I don't think I've seen 3
Yeah.
films.
I know, as if you don't watch films.
Nah.
You're missing out on so
I
much
think
of
I've been to
life.
cinema.
Why series then? Because the short bursts.
I don't choose to watch them. If I'm on my own, I ain't watching the series.
To be fair, a lot of series,
Only
they're
watching
like
with
an
Katie.
hour, an
don't watch
hour long
anything.
episode. So
Nah, the ones I was watching the other day were like 25.
25. That's yeah.
And there's only 8 in
Obviously, it
the
depends what you're watching.
What were you watching?
zombie shit. I don't know. Fucking...
Entourage. You need to watch that. That's 20 odd minutes long. Mint. But there's about 300 episodes, isn't it? But
But you'll say much football.
Yeah, all
For
day,
90
every
minutes.
day. Easily. No
Something wrong with
problem.
you.
Sunday, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And then maybe a La Liga game
Sunday
at
lunch,
9.
12 o'clock, first game. Second game, loads of snacks. Third game, more snacks. Fourth game, Chinese.
Chinese.
Fifth game, fucking Parmo
With drinking in between.
with a load of cans. Good Sunday, that.
Good Sunday, that.
Super Sunday.
My Sunday, every Sunday.
Yeah.
No, without fail.
Mark Sunday.
Katie's in question.
Hoover by 12.
Yeah,
Mow the
Painting
lawn.
the fence by fucking 2.
pretty
Digging
much
the weeds by 3.
hit the nail on the head.
6 o'clock, right list for next Sunday.
That's literally it. Yeah, on Monday. I have to
Nick.
write it for Monday first, and then yeah.
Christy, we were on about things we do to like what are the things you do in your life to like relax you or your little happy places and stuff like that.
I've actually started getting into mindfulness a lot.
Well, you're a diary keeper now as well, aren't you?
Yeah, so Ross actually, I had quite a hard time. Ross got me onto this 6-minute diary where every day you think 3 things you're grateful for, something you've done, just picking out the good in each day that you would
Has that
never
made a
normally
difference
do.
to your life?
Massive difference, massive, because you're just looking for the positive constantly rather than getting sucked into the negative. But when I got to that place and where I'm at now, mindfulness is a massive thing for me. I've started meditating. I've started just taking the time out of the day to think about where your yeah, just like that. Think about where your mind's at. Focus and just ground yourself so that you can get things done and just check in with yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing. If you can check in with yourself and you can call yourself out on what you need to improve on, what you need to be doing, what you're wasting your time doing. And I feel like the productivity in my life has just shot up.
100%. Yeah, I agree.
Such a difference.
That's one. I mean, I've joked about it with these as well, where I talk to myself in the mirror.
oh
Like,
yeah, I
and
do.
I've got to the point after, say, if I'm having a bad week, I've screamed at myself in the mirror, and like, although it's weird as fuck,
It is, but if you can't
What-
call
what were you
yourself
screaming?
I
out,
look myself right
What were you
in the eye.
screaming?
You've done it again.
yeah.
Why have you done this? Why have you done this again?
Piece of shit.
Is that what you want to be? Is it? Is this what you want to be?
This is what I mean. But if you can't call yourself out, then who can? You're never
Yeah.
gonna. The only person who can do anything for you is yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I was just coasting along, not doing enough, and now I feel like I'm really in touch with myself. We had a lot of conversations, didn't we? And that really
Yeah.
opened my eyes a bit. So
Just
yeah,
give you that, just like the spark. That's all you needed.
yeah. Meditating. I like to read, baths,
Yeah.
walks, anything. Time by myself. That's what I need. That's what relaxes me.
Looks like you've got a good bath these days. This is
Oh,
on a story, by the way. not
God.
Just checking
Through
just
the window.
Sat through the window. I like your bath, Christy.
Yeah.
Let's be honest,
Steam
though,
fucking thing.
he's more likely to be the one looking through a window.
No,
Let's be
you.
honest.
What the fuck?
I know, yeah.
He's 100% the one.
What
looking
a
through the
dig.
window.
No, shout out to my dad. We've got brilliant new bathroom, nice TV, bit of Netflix in there.
You got a TV in your bathroom?
Yeah,
in
but
the
it is a bit of a
bath,
problem
that.
because you just shriveled. Do you know what I mean? Like you
Oh, so you're
just, you just
staying too
sat
long.
for hours and hours.
What
yeah.
happens if like you get water on it?
It doesn't matter. It's waterproof. It's a mirror, and then it
Oh.
double takes as a TV.
You could sit in on a Sunday and just watch football in the bath.
all
I just sit and
day.
splash at me and see how wet I can get. See if I can break it.
See if you
He
can
would though, wouldn't he?
Yeah, 100%. I just sit and splash it and see if I can break it.
punch it in that.
Yeah, my dad would hate
Throw
you.
your cans at it.
Empty cans floating in the bath.
Belly out and that.
Lots of crumbs.
Ah.
Pizza.
You ever ate in the bath? It's fucking brilliant.
A big pizza slice sliding down the TV. Okay, no.
Oh god. And then just to sleep.
I'm not a big slob, you know. I'm close.
Lie.
I'm close. I'm close.
Oh, he's off now.
Oh my god.
Not this again.
I love the image we could paint.
Yeah,
of him.
yeah, that's it.
Brilliant.
What was it? What was it? What was it when
Leg
we?
out the bath and that.
Yeah, what doing the splits when he gets out? What?
What are you doing?
Huh? I'm doing myself in the bath.
Yeah, it's too hot for this man.
boiling it up.
Oh god. Hey, bloody hell, I tell you.
I've the bath I've got at home doesn't really fit me. Honest, obviously not lengthwise, but width. So if I make one incorrect movement, I've got left with like an inch of water left, and it's all on the floor.
Do you know, like in a good sized bath, can you like lay down?
But like, like so I don't have to sit.
Yeah. My leg's always like over the top and that.
No, like I'm
And I'm in that
even
tall.
this bath. I mean, I'm a gem. Like if it was probably above, if it was about 5 foot, I could probably sprawl out with it. Yeah. But no, the bath I've got at home now, it's no good. Length, width, anything.
Have you got a bath, Mark?
I do.
Do you like?
I haven't got a bath.
Do you know?
I'm fucking sick.
I love a bath.
Mm.
Yeah.
Some people are bath people.
Thing
some
is,
people
right?
aren't.
I don't have
it's
one-
not an in and out job though, is it?
No, I don't. You have to prepare for
You
it.
have to prepare.
You
You need the right utensils, as in bath salts, Radox, all that shit.
yeah. It needs to be all
You need,
complimentary.
I need the right music or audio book.
Candles.
Candles, don't go that far. Mate.
You candle in the bath?
Yeah, so too right.
Don't go that
You have
far.
to.
Don't
Lights
go that
off.
far, Christy.
Sometimes it depends.
Looks like a funeral when I'm having a bath. Just lights off.
I can see
What,
it.
loads of candles?
And is there any music? There's no music, is there?
No, I usually watch like
Just
me
still.
tablet or something. Like I'll put that. Rest that on the toilet.
I reckon.
What are
he's
you watching when you're in the bath?
Just Netflix.
Like,
Like
what
depends
you
what I'm
watching,
watching.
or, like-
Probably Friends or something. Something quite easy to watch.
I reckon he lies there with just his face above the water and everything else.
Arms
is
by his
just
side.
submerged. Yeah,
I have done that before. Just
just looking up there.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
It's relaxing.
yeah, the funeral bath.
The funeral bath.
Yeah.
I'm there in my coffin. But yeah.
Oh, what a sight!
That's again.
Well, your two baths are very adventurous.
Yeah.
Between
Completely
you.
different things, really, aren't they?
Yeah, well, it's just you two in general, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just sit in fucking fart bubbles in that.
Oh,
Well, that was the only thing we left out from his bath was the farting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for adding that in.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Always smells worse in the bath, doesn't it?
oh.
Especially when you like pop them
Why have
yourself.
we waited? Why have we waited?
what?
We've waited
If you
for
fart in
Christy
the
to
bath-
come on.
If you fart in the bath, you blow a big bubble. If you get a good one,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop the bubble. Pop the bubble.
We've literally haven't spoken about farting out until we've had a girl on.
It's because I hate them. You know I hate
Yeah,
them.
she does.
I've never farted in my life.
Girls don't fart.
Jay does.
Yeah,
Can I have another beer, please?
And me. I'm all out.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel left out. I'm not on the beers.
Pussy.
You'd be going for a wee every 2 minutes.
Yeah, no good. While we're on toilet and bathroom humour, if I have one beer, it's 10 minute job.
Yeah. But I'm always glad because I always need a wee as well.
Yeah.
And I try and hold it in and then someone else goes.
Yeah.
Try
I
and last
can't
till the
hold
end.
it in. I just can't.
Like a child.
Yeah, I can't hold that in. Like yesterday, I could not hold that in.
No.
No.
But yeah, I mean, so guests wise, we've got another few lined up the next few weeks. Some very interesting characters coming still. Some
Do we have
more
to keep it a
sports.
secret?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. What is it?
leave them wanting more.
Yeah, I was thinking something along them lines.
I bet you were.
Is that supposed to be?
Nothing.
Oh.
Can't go off on a giggle thing again.
Christy, are you doing more singing this summer?
He's gone off again.
Yeah, so I've actually got a couple of tracks coming out. I've been working with some DJs, getting that. The only thing I could do in lockdown is vocals for DJs. That's the only thing we could do, but it was good because we all had a bit of downtime. Got to do a bit of that. Had some interest by some good Danny Howard, some good names. I was really, really pleased. So that's a good foundation for me. So I'm hoping that when things reopen, I can use that. And I'm getting gigs back now, but it's obviously...
Were you gigging much before the pandemic?
Yeah, so I was gigging all the time. I was in pubs, bars. I love weddings, everything that you can think of. And then it just obviously all stopped. But I'm hoping that it's gonna take off again. But we've got... the track's coming out this year, and hopefully I can get some of my own stuff recorded. But lockdown's given me time to write my own music, which has been the best thing, and make some good contacts. So yeah, I've got some good help on side, and hopefully that'll be
I think
coming
you've
out.
read me some of your writing,
lyrics.
actually. Yeah, they're good.
Are they any good?
No, they're really good.
Are
They're deep.
Yeah,
I've tried to
imagine.
write songs before. It doesn't. Yeah.
the thing is,
What? Have you?
Yeah, Mark's
Yeah.
wrote songs.
Have you?
Really?
Can you bring them in
Just to
tomorrow?
write and record, but yeah,
Can you
no,
sing?
No,
so it's like a poem.
it was just for me, just to sit there.
Sing yourself.
Did you
Listen
ever?
before.
Did you ever perform? I think we've had this
No,
conversation. But
no.
no.
There was at one point I was going to. I was in a bit of a band, and we nearly did. in a
Wait
pub.
there a second.
You were in a band.
This is brand new.
No,
What the
no, it wasn't anything like. It's nothing bigger out.
What was the
It's-
band's name?
We didn't have one. This is
Fuck
out.
off.
I
You
don't
had-
believe
no,
you.
we-
Fuck off. You
You
can't
did
make a
have a
band.
band name.
No,
Yeah.
a lad we knew worked at a pub, and the pub wanted a band, and we were like, fuck it, let's just form a band.
What was your role in the band?
guitarist?
You can play
Oh,
guitar.
I can. Me and Ross have had the
Yeah.
fucking guitar.
Comes,
He's
Are we
seren-
talking
he's
come
seren-
by hour
He
or
serenaded the taxi driver one night.
So listen,
yeah.
with a guitar?
we had a party at Ross's house.
Right.
Mark brought his
I decided to bring a guitar.
Mark brought his guitar.
Off his
Which
own
was
back.
all
Yeah.
fun and games at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
after the pub. Like,
And then
no
when
one
Ross-
asked him, by the way.
Yeah, no.
He just-
Off his own back, yeah.
He just
Yeah.
turns up with a guitar.
I was a little bit drunk by that point anyway, bringing the
Did you
guitar.
play it for us in the front room? And
Yeah, he played loads. He played
Right,
Yeah.
loads.
So then-
played it briefly.
But then basically he ends up going home at about 3 a.m. So the taxi man picks him up. He picks this guy up from a house with walking up with his guitar.
yeah,
Mark played a song for him.
I didn't. Like this.
By
Is,
yourself.
this is totally a
So
lie.
Mark was sat in a 7-seater taxi.
On his own.
And he just
Strumming.
He's seen the little microphone that like gets you to speak to the taxi driver, and he just started strumming. Straight out.
This is totally untrue. Other than the fact I was sat in a taxi with a guitar.
So how did it go? Where was your guitar in the
It
taxi?
was just sat next to me, seatbelt on.
So there's no
just in case. But no,
But you just went, it's just me and you tonight.
yeah, that's it. Cuddled her to sleep.
Right.
yeah,
well, we
so-
could get a little thing going.
We can do a duet,
Yeah.
can't
We
we?
could do a barbershop quartet.
Yes.
Yeah.
We physically.
What can me and Jay do?
I'll play the triangle.
I
Yeah.
knew someone was going
I'll do the maracas.
Do either
Right,
of you have
what's it-
any musical rhythm?
What's that guy? Me and my housemate
Bez.
talked. Bez. I can be Bez. Yeah. Just do the Bez
Yeah.
dance. I'm stiff enough for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happy,
Play
happy,
fucking
happy Mondays.
Yeah.
Ruby on the keyboard.
Really?
Probably not now, but I used to be able to.
I used to be able to play the recorder.
What's that?
Colours of
In
Day.
primary school.
Yeah.
Colours
that was
of
again.
Day,
Fucking camel.
Catholic.
Camel freaks.
Up the camel.
Fuck off.
Bible bashers, isn't it?
Remember the triangle? You actually used to play the triangle in
Did
music
you
class.
actually like sing stuff in the like assembly?
Yeah, hymns, yeah.
What in secondary
I
school?
got pulled out once because I was taking the piss and shouting and like just, and I got pulled out for good singing.
What in assembly?
Yeah,
We sing songs.
yeah,
What for good singing?
yeah,
took
yeah.
you at the
Because they
front
said
to
I was
sing.
given good effort.
Fair enough.
Oh, they
eh?
took you
You're
out
there
good-
taking-
Yeah, they were.
You're
I got
ironically,
praised.
singing loud,
Yeah,
and
they thought I was a
They
young
liked
Tom Jones.
yeah,
Right.
Tom Jones.
What's new, pussycat? Oh dear. But
where's
yeah,
this going?
yeah, Jay. We used to sing. We used to sing a few hymns a day. We used to pray.
How many a day? Pray.
Do you know what I find interesting that no one ever knows? Do you remember Ash Wednesday?
Yeah, yeah.
So we used to go Ash Wednesday,
Ash Wednesday.
and
Used
you'd
to have
get your
corned
big black cross on your head, and you have to walk around with it for the
Fuck
rest.
off.
I swear to God,
what?
you get your black cross on your head on Ash Wednesday, and you have to walk around with it for the rest of the day. That was the deal.
We got corned beef hash. Did you get no cross?
That's a thing.
Fuck off.
It is.
Nah, not having that.
Did you have rosary beads?
My nana did. She sat round the table with the nuns. It was quite scary. It was quite scary, to be honest.
Was this one of your horror dreams, or was this
No,
actual
it was
thing?
reality. It was reality.
Yeah.
My family is Scottish. Half my family is Scottish. They're very, very, very Catholic.
Yeah.
And they hate the Protestants.
Right.
See her?
Yeah.
Protestant.
Don't bring any Protestants.
Nah.
No.
Are you religious now, either of you? Like, in any
Not
sort
one
of
bit.
shit?
Probably not.
Completely
at all.
atheist? Or
Yeah. Well, you can call it that.
I like to believe that I think it's helpful to deal with things to think you can pray.
yeah, have some
suppose
sort of
it's
like
kinda-
belief system to fall back on, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a coping mechanism, I
Yeah.
think, for a lot of people. I like to pray. It's more of like a wish with an amen at the end, but
Yeah.
I like to pray. But
Yeah.
other than that, I don't really practice the.
Yeah, I think actually the last time I went to church for something like that was actually my Holy Communion. So I went and like got the big hoo-ha
Yeah.
and ate the bread and all that, and then I never went back.
You just were there for
The
the
wine.
fucking bread, weren't you?
Nah, the wine.
Give me all your bread. I seen a lot of carbs, and I was like, yeah, bit of me that.
It's the wine, man.
Yeah.
That's what everyone wants.
I think I'm, what's the
Pisshead.
word, Christian? Is that the word?
Are you christened?
Yeah, I
that
think
what it
so, yeah. My mum went to Carmel.
Yeah, so I reckon if you get christened, you're Christian, and then if you get
It's baptized.
baptised.
Is it? Or are they both the
Jesus,
same
this
thing?
No,
is
I
a-
think
this
it's
is
the
a-
same thing.
This is how religious I am.
I'm christened.
You just
but
choose
I
whether you're
don't know.
Catholic or not.
Isn't baptised?
Christian.
Well, yeah.
You baptised at a christening, aren't you?
No, well, christened.
Yeah.
You're christened, and then you're baptized. I don't
No,
know. what the
christening
difference-
is a
I thought
baptism.
I thought there were two different
Is it?
things.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
a Christian different to a Catholic?
Yes,
Right.
What's it? Right.
Yeah.
a Christian. I don't.
Christian's
Yeah.
Church of
Do you know?
England.
Yeah, Church of
Your
England.
family are going to go mental.
Yeah, I
at this.
know. I really should know this.
This isn't getting edited out. Is it?
But
Yeah.
No, I don't really know that much
What's
about
the word
religion.
when you like nout?
Atheist.
That's what Mark
Atheist.
is.
I'm one of them.
Atheist. And then there's an agnostic as well.
What's the fuck
What's
one then?
that?
You sort of don't really know. Like you're open to
That's
it, but
Jay.
yeah,
I ain't opening no
Don't
religion.
know a lot.
you don't really believe in it, but
Not doing me.
something could convince
So
you.
you basically there's
You're
a
just
thing,
on the
there's-
fence.
Yeah, there's a thing for being on the fence.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I think,
like pan.
if I've got
Is it
that
pan?
right. Yeah,
Pansexual. That's on the fence, isn't it?
is it? I don't know. I can't keep up with it these days.
Me and him.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah.
They've gone through your man, like.
Huh?
Pants.
Pants.
No, do you know where pan's going from yet? Because we were talking about food a minute ago.
Oh, yeah. Pans it.
It's too early to talk about palmos.
Smelled the fish and chips when I went outside. It was nice.
Yeah.
Don't, he's already had the fucking big dirty fish and chips in my head all day.
Yeah. That's what made me think of it. I was walking
Chippy's
past. And I was
closed now, though, aren't they?
like, what time do they? I thought they have like an opening hour, don't they?
Yeah, it's like 2 till.
7.
Yeah. They're open like lunchtime and then they're shut for like an hour or so.
Yeah, no.
and then they're reopen for the night.
Don't they open
Yeah.
till like 2 till 12 till 2 and then 2 till and then 5 till 8.
Something like that.
What would you say your favourite food is?
Poor Mexican.
Mexican.
I did
Mexican.
this on my Instagram the other day. I asked what people's death row meal would be.
Oh, yeah,
so
I've seen that.
I'm going to ask the same to you three. What would
I've
it
been
be?
For
thinking
death
about
row?
it.
You've got one meal, death row, one. What would it be?
It would have to be Mexican, some form of Mexican food.
Fajitas.
No,
Can
not
you
fajitas.
elaborate on that?
That's just like. That's
I used to always say Mexican because I was Italian first. For
You-
breads, pastas, and shit like that.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't Italian. 'Cause my food that I
Right,
like is
okay.
Italian.
Okay.
And then I changed to Mexican. Yeah.
Yeah, Mexican. Cause I think it's just a bit
I
more
was an
flavour.
Italian.
I was
and
an
then I changed to Mexico because I got
Sombrero.
sombrero.
God, imagine you're ready.
Right, what would your last meal be then?
I don't know what the meal would be, but I know it would be something Mexican. Maybe like a really nice burrito or something.
Love all that, but I
Ah.
think I'm back Italian. Me, I think I'm spaghetti bolognese with
You've got
garlic bread
fucking
and all
one
that.
meal left.
Spaghetti
That
bolognese.
spaghetti bolognese is
Just
shite.
fucking love it. though.
That's the only meal my mum can cook. The only
shite.
meal.
It's
the only
amateur
meal. We have it
fucking-
every week. No.
Yeah, but I don't want now too fancy. Look,
Why?
Why?
Your last meal
It's
for
your
you
last
dead.
meal.
No, but I don't.
Oh,
want,
no, I'm not fussy.
I don't want now fiddly on my last meal. I want to go balls deep in a spag bol.
You're gonna die.
Nothing fiddly.
Oh.
Spag balls are messy, dish.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's-
I don't want shin of beef from fucking the Bayors on my last meal. Right?
Why?
I want that tomorrow. But on my last meal, I want something that's gonna
Big fat
keep
spag
me
bol.
full for the rest of me death.
How? What's the time difference between your last meal and your?
Yeah, but you can get as
You're
many
dead.
dishes as you want.
Can you?
No,
yeah.
we're having one meal.
One meal? No, you want
Yeah,
fucking
you like-
three.
Well, go
What
on
would
then,
be your
clever
one
clogs.
meal?
What's your last meal?
I don't know.
Exactly, Raji. Go on.
Mine-
I bet it's
Fucking
not.
spag ball.
I bet it's not too fancy.
Parmo.
You can't beat a Parmo though, can you?
Would it be a
And he's going to
Parmo?
sham me for spag ball. And he's
Yeah,
not a
no,
Parmo.
that
Spag
is
ball's
Mate.
fucking shite.
Yeah.
I would
Not
have,
the way I make it.
if anyone cares, I would have a fillet steak, king prawns, peppercorn
Yeah.
sauce, triple cooked chips, the bang
Just
the
a
bang lost.
cliche, that, I
That'd be
think.
it.
It's just a cliche.
Why?
Yeah.
It's
That's
my
what everyone
favourite
says.
film.
What's your favourite?
I'll have a
Yeah.
Sunday
I mean, my
dinner.
favourite
Yeah.
favourite film.
To be
My
fair,
favourite
I've just
meal.
give one of the biggest cliches in the
I
world.
know, spag ball.
Yeah.
ball.
Well, no, but it's not usually someone's.
Listen, I might
last
rethink
meal.
it one time, but right now I could eat a spag
Yeah,
ball.
and I'm not going to
Yeah,
care
just-
about being cliche on my deathbed. I'm just going to want a big fat steak. Do you know what I mean? All the
You
meat.
want an Insta pic of your deathbed, you.
What's Instagrammable? I'll have that.
Yeah.
Nah, I think fajitas. I like fajitas.
Fajitas are good.
Fajitas are fucking good. You
fajitas
need
are
like
good.
crisps and that in them as well.
You haven't. Like,
Crisps.
It's just something you can make
Have
yourself.
you never
But like
put-
when you
Mark,
go to like
can
a
we
good.
have a Mexican night at yours?
What do you fancy?
Everything. So you do the big chili, so we can use that for tacos and for the burritos. Make us fajitas. We'll have Coronas and tequila.
Yeah.
Put hats on.
Can wear some
And
brows.
just mess your house up.
I know. Can we do this outside? This
Put
sounds like a very
everything out of
messy
place.
night.
Actually, Jay's garden would be better for it.
Yeah,
do it at your
yeah,
house.
I would if it was big enough.
Yeah.
I'd have his
It's
over
big enough.
every
Your
weekend.
garden's
It's
all
big
done.
enough.
You do have people over every weekend,
Not
don't
every
you?
weekend. I have done though. And
No,
it's,
no,
look, how,
come
look,
with
how,
your
look how
garden.
shit it is, Christy. It's like fucking sweatbox.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, but you've
Is
got
it
a
a
big
diff-
kitchen.
Literally got
Yeah.
like 12, well, 15 people sat in the front room. Everyone's just crowded, like in every
Worst
inch of
nightmare
it.
that.
Every
Horrific.
crevice.
I couldn't do it.
Nah.
I can't do it. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
nice.
people have tabs on the patio, which is like that far away from where people are sitting.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'll be going
Good
around picking
times.
them up and putting them in a little polythene bag.
That's
Dirty
if
pond.
these two come over your house, you just follow them round,
That's,
clean it up.
that's why they're not allowed. I think Jay's been over twice and I've tried to shoo him out as quick as
Yeah,
possible.
he fucking did. I rocked up one day.
Oh,
I bought him a present as well. And he still fucking tried to shop me out. Bought him a nice record player with was it an Arctic Monkeys vinyl?
It was, yeah,
Oh.
Tame Impala.
Tame Impala vinyl.
Yeah, it was very much appreciated. I still listen to that. to
What,
this
what
day.
a fantastic gift that
It really was.
And you,
And
little,
you shot him out.
bastard, you
Yeah,
shot him
no,
out.
to be fair, no, that time I didn't really try and shut you.
No, I didn't, he
No,
didn't.
that was all. That was all.
But I
right.
come round once.
I offered him a cup of tea and everything.
I can't remember what I come round for. Oh yeah, I remember what I come round for. Yeah.
Well, you came round to pick us up one time before we went out.
No, it was when we were
Got
wrapping
you a
Christmas
wrap,
presents.
wrap
weren't
our
it?
presents.
Yeah, that was
Oh
that's what I
yeah,
was
wrapped
thinking
your
of, yeah.
presents once. Yeah,
What did you get Mark to do that?
yeah. I'm the.
No,
He's
I
amazing.
didn't.
I'm
I
the-
didn't.
You're the rapper.
Ross
I'm the
did.
team rapper.
Ross made
Go on
him.
then.
No, Ross made him wrap a bike.
I didn't.
No, he was going
we
to.
were going to.
Oh, did he not
To be
wrap it?
fair, I would have given it a good go.
Yeah, he was
I-
working out how to do
I
it.
was, yeah. As soon as you said it, I was like, right.
I don't make Mark do anything. I just plant ideas in his head.
Yeah.
No,
and they're
He
just-
manipulates me. He's a manipulative bastard.
You
Yep.
bastard. Speaking of bastards, Sean Bean, is it? Sean Bean, did you watch that time?
No.
That series yet? Anyone?
Who's
No.
Sean Bean?
Nah,
No.
I saw
With
it on your story last
Stevie
night.
Graham.
Though.
Yeah, no,
You said
yeah,
it
I
was very
seen it
good.
on your.
Amazing.
Is it good?
Have
What's
you
it
seen that
about?
video?
What's it called? Just
Prison.
what's
Prison.
it called?
Time.
Time.
Yeah.
Just time. Right.
Yeah, it's
Right.
brilliant.
I was watching The Sons of Sam. Have you
Sons
seen
of
that?
Sam. Is he one of the sons of Anarchy?
Serial
is it?
killer. Satanism. It's
Oh,
very,
I think I've watched that.
very
I think me and
good.
Katie
She's
watched
wondering
that.
why she has nightmares and all that.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's all about cults and Satan.
Is
It's
it
brilliant.
about?
I've watched it. I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, Son
Is
of
that
Sam.
like that weird guy and he was like, I am a son of Sam.
It's
and
about,
it was
Yeah.
it's
another
about
guy
a
as well.
Victorian woman
They
in
were
a,
just
in a
killing
long
people.
white dress running about Eastbourne.
I think that was just too much woodpecker.
Woodpecker.
But no, it's fucking weird that Sons of Sam thing shit. Like,
Brilliant.
Is it actually good?
Yeah,
I get-
really
Is
good.
it like a documentary or is it?
Yeah,
a se-
documentary.
It's on
There's
Netflix,
just a
isn't it?
gap. There's,
Is it a Netflix or?
Netflix, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I
people
get a
are
bit sick
getting
of like
shot. People are getting shot everywhere. They don't know what's going on. They think it's one guy, but there's a cult.
Right. I get a bit sick of like Netflix documentaries.
It's like when they go in that little,
Yeah.
oh, that was it. They go in the
Same,
little
yeah.
cave thing, don't they? and
Yeah,
there's
they
fucking
start
dead
killing
dogs and that.
dogs. Mhm.
Yeah.
Them people.
Don't
Dead,
kill
like,
dogs.
nice light viewing, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
sounds
know why I'm
brilliant.
having nightmares.
Might watch it tonight. Yeah.
Touch dogs, that's it. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Touch
Yeah,
princess.
That got to me.
Oh, princess.
Yeah. Operation Odessa was the best documentary I've seen in a while.
What?
On Netflix.
What's that one about? I haven't seen
It's
that one.
about
I love a good documentary.
basically a drug lord and a smuggler, and Miami basically, and they start selling submarines to Pablo Escobar.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that, I assume, to smuggle?
Yeah, of
That's what
course,
the
yeah. So they were
submarines
selling
were
Russian
used
submarines
for.
to
Wasn't
them
it
and
the fucking Navy or something? The Army or something?
It was a Russian. So
Russian
basically, after I think it was
military.
after the Cold War,
I think I've seen something like that.
it was basically the Russians had all these tanks and submarines and everything going cheap. So they managed to get them on a big plane and try and sell them to Pablo.
Isn't there a documentary on the guy that sold the big high military guy? There's a documentary on him.
Is it?
I can't remember what he's called.
I can't remember what he's called either.
Big horrible looking guy, geezer, isn't he?
Yeah.
I can't remember what he's called.
But yeah.
Yeah. So there's some fantastic documentaries. Isn't there?
What's
So
everyone
let's talk
watching at
about
the
that.
minute on Netflix?
Dark.
I tried watching that. I couldn't.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like
enjoyment for
I
one.
feel like I need to be in the right mind frame and.
So
it's
like
asking
it
the right
was,
time.
it was very. It's still confusing. I'm only in the second series, and
Do you have to like? Is it one of them ones you have to like watch?
you have to watch and read. Like
Right.
as in you need to.
Oh,
look,
yeah,
look
'cause it's
shit
not-
up. 'Cause
Oh.
it's like you have to go on. Is it Reddit?
Right.
Um,
Do you act like really?
Mate, it's mental.
What's it about?
It's about parallel universes. So
Oh.
basically, they end up. There's like three. No, there's about 5
Is that
parallel
one dubbed
universes.
as well?
It's dubbed. You can watch
Yeah.
it like that. Yeah.
What's that mean?
So, where it's basically a foreign film, but they have
Can't
British
watch it.
speakers.
Nah.
Yeah.
Can't watch that. What's that
Yeah.
looping? Turned it straight off.
See, I
Yeah.
didn't mind that, but again,
Right.
I just stopped watching it after a bit. I do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I do that quite a bit.
What you're watching like?
Nothing at the minute. I was just.
Friends.
I was trying to.
Friends.
He's
Yeah,
sat,
Friends at
he's
the
sat
minute.
in the bath, just with
Watching
his head
Friends.
just out.
Yeah,
of his
Friends
funeral
is.
bath.
Yeah, I have been watching Friends quite a bit at the minute after the reunion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was brilliant.
Yeah,
But
it was a
you,
lot better than I
Christy?
thought it was going to be.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it really was.
I'm watching
Did you cry?
the Friends reunion. I did. I cried. I laughed. It was very emotional.
Yeah, it was
Very
like a big long
emotional.
episode, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I like them memes about Joey being your granddad.
Yeah, when he
Um,
first walked in, how old he looked like a dad.
Yeah.
Like just
It was
Yeah.
crazy to watch because half of them hadn't changed at all.
Yeah, Ross hadn't.
No, Ross hadn't.
No.
Jennifer Aniston hadn't. Well, a little bit.
Yeah, Ross has probably aged the best, I think.
Yeah,
he's got the best Botox.
That's the thing. Yeah, seeing
Yeah.
him compared to the others, it was quite.
Joey
shocking.
looks like he's had a happy life.
yeah,
Like,
he does.
He's finished
Lot of
Friends.
food.
He's played a few roles, but he's just relaxed and
Yeah.
just he's happy.
They've grown
That's
up to
it.
be the people that you would imagine them to have
Yeah.
grown up to be. Aside from
Thing
the
is, Joey was
series.
dyeing his hair from about
Well, I think,
the 5th or 6th
yeah,
series.
I think even earlier than that. To be totally honest,
because you could even look back, it's jet
yeah.
black.
Have you heard the story about Gunther's hair,
No.
the coffee shop
That's what
worker?
mine's gonna be like on Saturday. Isn't it?
Yeah. So basically,
My party.
he his hair's not like that. But the first episode, the shot of him, he done something else where he had to dye his hair, and shot the episode, and then he said to the producers or whatever, like, "Oh, this isn't my natural hair, like, you have to keep it." So for the next 10 years of his career, he had to dye his
never.
hair like twice a week or something, or
Oh
even
my
more.
God.
I bet his scalp felt
yeah,
nice,
yeah. Well, I
Mark.
think he's bald now. Like, I'm not surprised, but
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
look well good for did he?
no,
On his little
no.
webcam.
Yeah, well, you didn't think it was him.
I know. I couldn't
No.
believe how many people. Everyone is still alive, aren't they? They just got everyone back in. I couldn't believe it.
Wasn't that long
Look,
ago?
I was
Right.
going to say
It
it's not,
was.
it's not that long ago.
It
Come
is.
on.
No, they're doing well.
Back in my day, season 1.
But
So
yeah.
Ross, how are you finding a female influence in the? You're nearly outnumbered now. How are you
Yeah.
finding it from a lads culture?
Very good. I think I've always had a vision of like girls being involved in the business, and I
Yeah.
think especially you've dived straight in, and I mean you're a bit of a gaff, aren't you?
One of the lads.
I was going to say, do you really
How
count
we do
as a
it?
girl? Like,
Yes, I am a girl.
No, but I think do you know what? There was a few people were slightly worried that we kind of have quite a lads culture.
Yeah, I feel like barbers have got a stigma of like lads crack. Like I was quite nervous to join because it's such a lad orientated
Yeah.
space, but now there's nearly more girls than boys.
Yeah, but I don't know about you lads, but I just think female company's nice as like a mixed gender company.
it's just, changes
Yeah.
the dynamic a little bit and just
Yeah.
makes it, I don't know. It's
Mm.
weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
I've always had like
Positive.
girls as friends, you know what I mean, throughout
Mhm.
my life, so it's,
I think
I think
as
I
long as
prefer it.
yeah.
Well, we were the same. We worked in hotels and bars,
Yeah,
so we've
you-
always worked
You're
with
working
girls
around
and
like a
it's-
mixed gender
Yeah,
community constantly and very close quarters to people as well, so
Mm.
I think it was a big. It was a big sort of shock for me coming here and always being around guys like constantly. That was like
You're our girl, Mark.
yeah, I am literally like a female.
You're the mother. You're the mother
Yeah,
of the
I'm
shop.
like mother hen.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a girl than you.
That was like a challenge.
Yeah,
I'm definitely more of a girl than
I
you.
reckon Mark could out female Chrissy like.
yeah, I really could.
Yeah, but I could knock him out.
That's probably true as well.
No, I think females bring a bit of difference to the team. I think
Definitely.
you need it. Different qualities.
It's a different point of view. You see things differently.
Yep. Different qualities.
I like different perspectives.
Yep. Always.
Yeah. What are you thinking there, Jay?
Small beers.
Schooners.
Schooners.
where they at.
For people that don't know why he keeps shouting schooners, obviously it's an Australian thing that if people don't already know that. But I don't know. I think on the first podcast we just called them schooner glasses.
Yeah, I think we briefly
So
mentioned.
now
We could have
Jay-
done it in.
It's not
Yeah.
a pint.
Jay's just turned it to
It's
schooners.
not half a pint. It's a
Oh,
fucking
these.
schooner.
That is half
Yeah,
a
it's a
pint.
schooner. Between
That's-
half
that's
and
half
a
a
full
pint.
pint.
That's
That's half a pint.
That.
Yeah.
It's a 3/4 pint.
That is.
No, a schooner is.
Yeah.
That's a schooner glass.
No, that's half a pint.
Oh, I can't shout schooners then, can I?
Actually, no. Sorry, Jay. Yeah, it's slightly bigger than half. You
That's
can
more
call it
than half a
schooner.
pint because half a pint's what? 2.6.
If you had a head on that, so about
That's
there,
330.
it's half a
You
pint.
get 330 in that perfect because I've just poured that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a schooner.
Nice little
Okay,
glasses.
it's a schooner.
It's schooners now.
Yeah.
Can't
Christy,
take that
what's
away from me.
so you wanted to live in Ibiza, didn't you?
Yeah, so I was going to go this year, and with COVID and everything that's gone on, you had to have residence here and all this kind of thing. But I think that would be, I just want to get out there, meet some new people. I think it'd be
You wanna do a
interesting.
bit of networking.
Yeah, networking massively. It is all about who you know. As much as you don't like to say it, it is about who you know. I think if people can help you.
Getting
But-
pictures of Ed Sheeran and that.
Yeah, Lewis Capaldi.
Oh,
Get
sorry.
it
Yeah.
right. I wish it was Ed
Looks the
Sheeran.
same anyways.
No, but the amount of people that you meet, everyone's just there for a good time. I would have loved to have done that, and especially with my music coming out, I would have loved to have played it in the clubs and all the rest of it. But everything happens for a reason, and I'm sure it'll come right. But the
What can people listen? You've got a few tracks on.
yeah,
where
so
they're at.
there's a couple on Spotify that have been
Just look
signed.
up your name. People look 'em up.
Yeah, if you look my name up, but there's quite a lot on my Instagram that they're all up, but the people are waiting to release them when we're allowed out, because there's no point bringing a tune out right now when you can't play it in a club. So I've worked on a lot of stuff, and it's we're awaiting release dates, yeah, but some of them have been signed, and there's some exciting things coming
That's
up
a good point. I think as well as films, then we're going to get completely flooded
with music.
with music and
Oh,
films, aren't we?
All
It's gonna be a
anyone
good
in the
time.
music industry is. I know myself. Anything I've gone through, I've just been writing and writing and writing and writing.
And people have been writing with no distractions.
Yeah, it's given everyone downtime to just reevaluate, start again. I think everyone was that busy out gigging, and like I know a lot of DJs, I know a lot of like performers like myself. Everyone, we've been that busy that you don't really have the time to sit and create. And I know that everyone's sitting on so much good music.
Because even if you give yourself the time, you wouldn't have had the sort of headspace that lockdown's given, because
Yeah.
you'd still be in that flow,
Yeah.
producing music that you think people will like,
Yeah.
rather than creating music that you want to create.
Yeah, and when you take a step back, and especially with the time you've had to think about things, I feel like a lot of people's creative sides have come out. I'm excited. I know a lot of artists who've got some stuff coming out that, like you say, if it wasn't for lockdown, none of it would have ever existed.
There
So
could be some amazing shit coming
oh,
out.
there is definitely. I think there definitely will be.
You've got some good ones coming.
Yeah, hopefully. So I've got a couple written. I would like to get an EP out, but we'll see what happens.
What sort of music do you write?
So because I'm a writer, I write stuff. If someone gave me a dance track, I can write lyrics for that. I
Right.
like to, but my style of music is basically personal experience that people can relate to.
Yeah.
So I like to write things that I think other people might have been through and put it in a way that people think, yeah, I think that's the best way to sell music, to be honest, if you can
Slating
relate to
men a
it.
couple of times.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
That's what we're there for, though,
Yeah.
aren't we, really?
Yeah, Adele didn't get a hit album from nowhere,
Exactly.
did she?
Fucking
You've
hell.
got to go through it, haven't you? To
Then
have something-
Capaldi got back at the women, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's all right. He's fighting for us.
No, but everything, I think it's a good way to channel the way you're feeling. If I'm feeling something, I like to put it into a song.
What sort of genre is it? Is it like, obviously you say you do a little dance stuff, is like what you write, like
No, what I
or is it
write
like
is...
ballady?
Have you not
or
really
Yeah.
heard her sing, Mark?
You're sorry?
Have you not really heard her sing?
I've heard a little bit on Instagram.
Have you, Jay?
Of,
See,
yeah.
I don't think anyone's heard me singing raw, like my music and what I like to sing, because I'm either singing to a garden full of drunk people who I know what they want to listen to Oasis and all that kind of thing, or I'm singing to dance music, which is like I'm altering myself to fit them.
Yeah.
Whereas when you listen to my stuff, none of that's come out yet, but I think that's going to shock quite a lot of people. But I think you could get to know me very well through my music.
Why haven't you done more raw videos like that?
So I need to. All I want is I need a producer, like to help me. I want to just bring it out, but I suppose I should get some stuff recorded. Yeah, I want it to. I'm such a perfectionist, and I played one of my friends some of my songs for the first time the other day, which was a big deal for me. She was like, "I can't believe you've not done anything with it." So that's my next.
I'm one of them as well. Like if we have a drink and then you start singing, I'd be like,
crying.
Oh my god, this is the best thing.
No, she was sober. She was sober.
Yeah,
and she loved it.
I wasn't saying that, but yeah.
No, definitely need to get it out. But yeah, that's
I love music. I love the way it makes you feel.
The thing is, there's no better feeling in the world than bringing joy to people through music. When everyone's singing their hearts out to songs that they love and you're stood there, it's just there's no feeling like it in the world.
There isn't.
Or getting people to dance, or getting people. It's just you can see people having such a good time. It's just there's no feeling like it.
My best nights have been just little local live music events.
Yeah.
Like when you can still just freely sit and drink with your friends, but when there's live music on.
Yeah.
Like it's just joyful, man. They don't even have to be that good.
Yeah.
It's just I wish there was more around here. I really do. Christy, start doing more.
Well, this is the thing that I said in a small town like this. I just don't feel like there's enough of it, and that's why I'm now wanting to branch out to a city, because I feel like there's so much more going on there. But I know that everyone. When I used to sing in like Mr. Hutton's bar, the Tapas bar, loads of places around Darlington, and the atmosphere was just unbeatable. Christmas, everyone's home for Christmas, everyone's there.
Have to sing the Christmas songs.
Everyone's singing. I think it just brings a lot of people together when you all know a song and there's just the atmosphere. You just can't. It's the same as live concerts, anything.
How many songs do you reckon you've got on paper?
What, my songs? I've written hundreds. I sit in work and my mind's not on my work. I'm writing about stuff, because I sit in an office and I don't want to be there. I want to be.
It's like that, like a film, isn't it? It's like sat there daydreaming about like being on stage.
Yeah,
and all that.
That's exactly it's hard, because that's what you've wanted to do since you were so young. There's no really step by step on how to get there. You've got to have a backup plan. You can't go to singing school and be guaranteed somewhere. So I'm sat in an office.
What someone asked me the other day, actually, and I know I've touched on it with you before as well, and it's like someone said, "Do you not just want everything that you dream of now?" And I was like, "Do I fuck?"
See, I do,
because I want to learn. I know I've got so much more to learn to get there.
Yeah.
So like, if you threw me into my dreams now, then I'd be like,
"Yeah,
what the hell do I do with this?"
What would be the point as well?
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Because you'd be there and you'd be like, right.
So like,
what's next?
It's just about, we've spoken it before, where it's just like, love the journey, man.
Yeah, we were speaking. We had a conversation the other week about enjoying the journey and the process, because you're constantly impatient wanting to be somewhere, but like you said, if you didn't go through everything you did, you wouldn't get there successfully, I don't think, in the right mindset. And I think that if I'd got where I wanted, say for example when I went for X Factor when I was 18 now, if I'd got somewhere then, I would not have been the person that I am now. And I think it's given me the chance to grow.
Well, you have got quite an old head on your shoulders now, and like whatever's happened to you in your life has got you to be the person you are now, and it's quite impressive, I think. Yeah,
thank you. No, I do think a lot of people say they think I'm older than I am. Hopefully my acting not the way I look. But yeah, I think you've got to take the highs with the lows, but yeah, I think hopefully it won't be long.
I think you'll get there. You'll get whatever you want. I think you're pretty driven with it. But like you said, just love everything you do now.
Love the journey, yeah. I'm trying to do a million things at once, and you just want to be that person, but you need to appreciate the experiences that are on your way there. And we've got so much time. Everyone's in such a rush, aren't they? You see all the time people say they didn't start till they're 30, 40. Like, there's just no timeline on things. I think there's too much pressure to get to where you need to be.
Especially now, because we've been catapulted now, haven't we? We've been like dragged back like that, and we're all like a coiled spring, just
ready to
do everything right now. Holidays.
I think it's give everyone the time that they needed to reevaluate and think about where they want to go.
Yeah.
So I think it's been very positive for a lot of people. I know it's been difficult, but
like Jade, he knows exactly where he wants to go now.
Holiday now.
Pub.
Benidorm.
Now. I want it all now.
Yeah.
I ain't waiting for now. I ain't enjoying no journey.
I don't need to learn now.
Give me that now. I'll show you.
I'll show you what to do with it.
I'll show you what to do with it.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it's been a nice little recap.
It has.
Yeah,
been lovely.
it's been nice to have you on, Christy.
Thank you. I know I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Massive.
And we're firing a few out now, and we've got a few guests lined up. So hopefully people keep enjoying them, and that's all we want out of them is just a bit of enjoyment, bit of fun. If we can motivate, fucking hell, that's amazing. I don't know how, because we are divs, but yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, look what we're doing.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you. Speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon.
Au revoir.
Bye.